The importance of a clear job description. We talked about this. It's essential that job descriptions are not built around that particular skills that a current team member has. In fact, people come and go. Do people come and go? Yes? The people come and go. The exact opposite is needed. The people need to fit the job description. The job description should not be designed to fit the people. That's the problem with hiring family and friends. Because you try to have the person, well, maybe my sister could do this, and let me just have her something to do. Or let me modify the job description so it fits. You know what, my sister, she's got two kids, she doesn't want to work on these days. Okay, fine, let me design the position so I don't have to work, she doesn't have to work those days, and I hire another part-time person just to cover her. Don't do it that way.
The king of high-ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
The people need to fit the job description. This is the function that I need in order for my business to grow. Let me find the perfect candidate for that. And sometimes a competent person, as you put them in here, you might find out they have different talents. They could take on more responsibility and more roles. Have you seen that before? Yeah. It happens. Let's start with that one thing first. Question? Okay. Step number 3, you want to develop business management systems. Now, what is a system? Regardless of the business you're in, there are best practices, ways of doing things that have the best chance of bringing about a particular result consistently. So once you've identified what the best practices is, break it down into basically a series of steps that can be written down or illustrated or photographed so they can be repeated again and again. Again and again. So once you find that's why, attraction, retention, optimization, once you know that's what's working, okay, now let's systemize it. If that's an ad on Facebook that works, well, how can I systemize that so I can duplicate that? There's a way that I could optimize a YouTube video. Well, that works. Let me do the same thing for all my videos in the future. That's what system does. Now, in systems, take on 3 forms. How many? 3 forms. The acronym of system is this. SYSTEM. Save yourself stress, time, effort, and money. Repeat after me, actually. Save yourself stress, effort, time, effort, and money. SYSTEM. And the key thing of creating a system is, how can I solve this problem not once, but forever? Now, are there incidents in your business? Let's say you're working with an employee and they made a mistake. Is it easy for a business owner to go and just, you know what, let me do it. Let me fix that for you. And you jump in and you rescue the employee. Can we do that? No. Good. Why not? They're dependent on you. And next time, they're like, well, she's going to come fix it. Let her do it. I don't need to work that hard. Let them do it. That's why I say, as an entrepreneur, you got to give room to your employees to make mistakes. You cannot take their head off every time they make a mistake. Because if you do that, they won't make any mistakes, and guess what? You won't grow. Let them make the mistakes. Let the adults, let them learn from it. As long as it doesn't, bankrupt the business, not like a fatal mistake, let them make mistakes. And then sit down with them, treat them like adult. What have you learned from this? Well, I learned not to do that again. Okay, yeah, good. Then let's not do that again. But you cannot always, oh shit, okay, no, get out of the way, let me do it. Because a lot of us are control freaks. How many control freaks we have? I was one of them. And life sucked. Because when you're a control freak, every little thing bothers you. Yes? Every little thing. I don't like the way you do that email here. There should be a period. Fuck. No, next time don't do the email. Let me do the email. I don't like the way you answer the phone, like your hello is too high of a pitch. No, next time, let me do it. And then guess what? It ends up the organizational chart. You, right? Right? I work with entrepreneurs, like have 5, 10 employees, don't do shit. Like they're like Superman and Superwoman. They do everything. I said, what does the employees do? Oh, they just need to get out of my way. I said, okay. They just screw things up. And that's the expectation you have for employees. That's exactly how they would behave. Because people do what you expect. If that's expectation, they are losers, they are no good, they are low performers. That's exactly what you get. Your expectation is different, that you know what, my employees are smart. Given that they're actually smart to begin with, go through the interview process. Assume that they're smart. And you have the expectation that they would do good, they would do better, they could grow, they could learn from their mistakes. They behave very differently. No different than parenting. If you expect your kids to be, not listen to you and run around and stuff, that's exactly what they do. Because you set up in a way that's my expectation. You're going to scream, you're going to run around, you're going to create a scene. Yes, Mom, I'll do exactly that. And then you yell at them. Why you do that? It just validates that's who I am as a kid. And I'll do more next time. It's fucked up, I'm telling you. It's how it works. How can you solve a problem not once but forever? So don't just go in and fix that. Say, you know what, maybe there's a flaw in my system that I need to solve so this doesn't happen again. How can I solve a problem not once but forever? So there are 3 types of systems. The first type of system is what I call hard systems. What kind of systems? Hard systems. Hard systems are what something looks like. What something what? Looks like. Uniform, logo, decor, design. What something looks like. Your banner, visual, that's hard systems. Hard systems. What something looks like. And let's say if you run a retail business and everybody dresses whatever they want and however they want, then that's not a system now, is it? It's doing whatever they want. You notice when you walk into Tim Hortons, you walk into Starbucks, do you know it's a Starbucks? Yes? Can you see the same logo? Can you see the same uniform? That's a system. Soft systems. Now, soft systems are what something sounds like. Soft systems is what? Something sounds like. It's how you answer the phone, how you greet customers, how you deal with complaints, how you sell, how you upsell, how you cross-sell, how you follow up. Soft systems. So let's say if you're doing sales, do you just let your salespeople or yourself say whatever you want on the phone? Or do you have a script that you follow? I'm suggesting, highly, strongly suggesting, if you don't have some kind of script, then how can you create persistent, predictable results? Some cases you close 1 out of 10, some cases you close 3 out of 10, some cases you close 0 out of 10. You won't know the difference. You don't know what worked and what didn't. Versus if your script, you will know, you know what, this script converts at 10%. Let me tweak a few things here. Suddenly it's converting 15%. That is cool. Let's keep that. And you tweak some few things again and back to 10%. Oh shit, no, I shouldn't do that. Let's take that stuff out and craft that. And then once you have something that works, now you can give it to your salespeople. And that's why, I told Ali the same thing, you cannot expect your salespeople to sell better than you do. It's a fantasy. If you are not the best salesperson for your company, we've got a problem. You have to be the number 1 salesperson for your stuff, for your product and service. If you can't even sell you, then how can you expect other people to sell you? I'm the best damn number 1 salesman for my company. I could, on the phone, in person, I could outsell every single salesperson that I have. So when they pick up the phone, when they're calling, oh man, Dan, this is hard, man. I talk with the prospects and they are not buying, this is hard. I said, give me the fucking phone. And I do it in front of them and I close the sale. What have you got to say? Oh, I guess maybe, I don't know, I need some more training. Damn right you do. Then I train them, I coach them. But I can demonstrate, not just, oh, you can't just go to a salesperson. They're not selling. Oh, you should sell more. Call more people. That does not help them at all. And then they get frustrated and then they quit. And you wonder how come your salespeople don't last. Only because salespeople I talked about, they're mercenaries, they work for what? You have to set them up for success. You have to give them a way that they can make a good living doing it, promoting and selling for you. So you have to coach them for success. It's okay they come in making a little bit less, let's say commission-based, but if you help them and you give them quality leads and they could close more people and they're making more and more and more and more, they will stay with you. Because money buys their loyalties, but you have to set them up for success. And how can I teach them and coach them to sell if I can't sell? I don't know what works. I could listen to them and say, you know what, the way you say it, that line doesn't work. Your tonality doesn't work. The way you say, the way you explain the offer, that doesn't work. Let me show you. And I go in, I fix it, and I'll do that again. Let me listen to it. That's why they want to work with me. Not because of my good looks. Although that helps.
So, what have you learned from my talk, and how does it apply to you, and how do you take direct action? Comment below and let me know. If you have any other questions, you can also comment below. And don't forget, click on the subscribe button, turn on notification, and hit the bell. So every single time I upload a new video, you will get notified. If you want to watch my other videos, make sure you can check them out on the left. You can check out all the other videos that I have. We have hundreds of videos on YouTube. You want to expand on a topic? Check it out.